What's up, Dice Crew? Keeping it a Benji, and I'm getting back with y'all. And shout out to the sponsors, y'all down bullies. I'm gonna have a link in the description so y'all can tune in and see what they working with. Go get y'all an exotic Frenchie or an exotic bully. Now, if y'all been keeping up with some of my latest videos and whatnot, I've been I've been putting my Instagram on there so y'all can tune in with the Instagram. But more recently, I've been making like a verbal, like I've been putting people on game and saying like, look, I want to start pulling some of the Dice Crew members up so they can express how they feel about anything, just opinionate on whatever the topic may be. You know what I mean? And I know it's kind of hard for me to be able to do that during the YouTube, but I know on the Instagram, it's just easy to just pull people right up, exit them out, pull them back up, whatever. So, when y'all see this video, make sure y'all follow the Instagram so y'all can be one of the next individuals to express how you feel about anything the topic may be consistent of. You know what I mean? So shout out to the Dice Crew. We got a member on here that he stumbled across the issue, and I'm gonna have a clip up here so y'all can definitely understand what he's speaking on and what he's talking about. Now, you know, he said he stumbled across this comment that was by Munchie B. And during that comment, Munchie B had pretty much offended the Compton Blue team. You know what I mean? With the way he was typing, you know what I'm saying? He was putting two C's with the K's and stuff like that. Now, if you're familiar with the streets and you understand this, then you understand like uh when a person write like because the exact word that Punchy B was spelling out was the F word, right? The F word is Fuck. Now, if you a red team member, you probably gonna leave it regular, or you probably would just put two C's, I mean two K's, like FUKK or FUCK, whatever. You got other people like if you from Cali or you from Kitchen, you probably can put a FUKC on some like Kelly crib or kitchen crib, whatever it may be. And then if you want some 2C type stuff, or if you just a regular crib, you probably you just spell it like FUC or FUCC. But anytime you write something like FUCCK, that's just like a direct
No, that that
disrespectful.
that that was that was that was disrespectful. I mean, to the fullest extent.
Okay, hold on. Let me finish introducing you a little bit. I love the energy. You know what I'm saying? When you had when you had reached out to me about it, I definitely was I was rocking with a lot of the advice that you was kicking out, and it ain't just solely about the Munchie B, but I felt like for anybody, whether it's trying to be a YouTuber, podcaster, anybody that's trying to jump on these public platforms, even myself, I took the advice that you was kicking out, and I feel like it need to be heard. So it could go however it go during this whole small interview that we gonna break down, but it ain't necessarily for us to try to just, disrespect or target Munchie by itself. We definitely trying to let this game that you kicking spread like a broadcast so a lot of people can learn from it. You know what I mean? And what you was pointing out, and I just you mind if I kind of like just break it down a little bit before you dive
Nah,
in?
I mean, go ahead, do your thing. Shit.
All right. What I liked about it was you were saying that, once you get in the public eye, you got supporters and people that's in your audience from all shades of colors and all walks of life. E-
I personally watch the nigga content daily.
Okay, and if y'all not keeping up with what he's saying that he tunes in with Munchie B content daily. And what he was saying is, if you got people that support you, you should never be putting out any type of eye buster. You know what I mean? Like if you come from the gangland and you understand what an eye buster means, that mean like just running like it could be an ear buster or an eye buster. Whether a person say something that they don't mean to say, kind of like the DW Flame and Britt Baby situation, or an eye buster to where it could be a whack out, somebody hood whacked out on tattoos, or somebody gang or certain specific letters is whacked out through the keyboard. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that was some good advice, and I definitely agree with that 100%. You know, just
I
to keep
mean,
it a
I just
Benji.
feel like just, you know, from the narrative, like when Munchie came into the content world, I was like, cool, a real authentic. We kind of from the same era. He say 34, I'm 36. Like a real gang banger, boots on the ground type nigga. You feel me? In a creative space. So I was like, even though nigga, blood, crib, it don't matter. It's like this nigga was a banger in his time, in his day. Nigga respect it. Nigga gonna tune in. But get on there and push the narrative that, growth, maturity, and changing the narrative. So, but nigga still is who they is, but etiquette is, you know what I mean? Etiquette is key. But it's like, nigga, is that a false narrative? Because there's some shit like that, homie. You wouldn't even write no shit like that and press send, my nigga, on a public platform.
And you know, if y'all not
Disrespecting
familiar,
my
and if y'all
whole entity.
and you know if y'all not familiar with Munchie B, you know Munchie B is a blood, a Don move out of Inglewood families. That is an Inglewood based gang. You know what I mean?
My thing is this. Is you want some CC blank shit? Like, is you want that? Because, niggas just want to know if it's like that, it's like that.
And if
Because
y'all
if
didn't,
you could have just wrote Fuck and you won, and you know what I mean, in your etiquette, you
correct,
went out your way to put FU with two C's and put a K on that. What's
right,
your
right.
problem with Captain Cripps?
And you know, let me not to cut you off, but just I want to just your audio kind of seem like it's going in and out a little bit. So some of the stuff you say, I just want to emphasize on there so people hear it. Now, what he's saying is that Munchie B being a blood, he could have definitely just spelled the F word with Fuck, and he would have been good, just as being a Damo itself. You know what I mean? And he's saying he went out his way to put Fuck, which is like more so of what a Pyru do. You know what I'm saying?
You
Now we
got a
know
direct
Pyru's
problem with
blood,
Captain Cripps.
right? So go ahead, go ahead.
You know what I mean? And it's like, what's the deal with that? IF got a problem with Captain Cripps? Y'all ever beef with a Captain Cripps set? I never knew that. You know what I mean? Uh, I just like for individual to be in the space and the platforms, the multiple platforms that Munchie uh, is positioned in, and the narrative and the persona that he's trying to push for himself. I just feel like now it's false, homie, because I'm 36, my nigga. My boots on the ground, nigga, ain't turned down none of that, but I ain't like on straight gangbang shit. I ain't going out my way to write, when I spell fuck, to write Fucc. I write regular, my nigga. I'm a grown ass man, I write regular. You on a platform addressing Reggie White, who you don't even know follow this platform, and dissing him and dissing the whole Compton Crip Bar on a public platform when you gotta sit in the motherfucking chair every motherfucking day on 2-3 doors where niggas know where you at.
Right,
What is your
right.
problem with Compton Crip?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm definitely wondering that myself. Like, I hopefully maybe Munchie will jump in the comments on this. Maybe he'd want to tune in and pull himself up to a live or something. But
It's crazy because I just watched his shit he dropped on Mother's Day, and he talking about niggas who is bringing the gang banging shit into the content creator shit and mixing it, and he's saying don't do that. He just want to be a content creator.
Stop mixing this podcast shit with this gang shit, bro. I done did it up in the gang world. I'm just trying to be a podcaster, bro. Leave me alone. To all you niggas, leave me alone, bro. All right.
That's not no content creator shit, bro. Going in the nigga comments and saying and writing an eye buster like that. That's a juvenile hard gang bang, get cracking in the chow on site type shit, bro. Anybody can see that. You are a public figure, dog. Now it's like my whole mind frame towards you shift. You diss my whole entity, nigga. You diss my whole city on the blue side. That
Yeah,
shit been on my mind for 2 days. Cause nigga been watching you since you been on the motherfucking content in the content space.
and for some of y'all that's not keeping up with what he's saying, because his audio is kind of going in and out, but he's saying that he's a real believer and a supporter of Munchie B, and he take his word for things when he be saying that he's not on that type of time. So he messed with him on some grown man type stuff. You know, everybody understand the background, everybody got a history. But he's saying, far as in the current time, he's tuning in to Munchie because Munchie is who he is. He got some respect for who Munchie is. He don't know him personally, but just overall, you know, his whole get down, he's rocking with it. So he feel like he kind of betrayed as a supporter for a person to, you know, pretty much give him an eye bust. And he
Bro,
just
I always had I did time, man. I did 10 straight. I always had great run-ins with niggas from Inglewood. I know real niggas from Inglewood. I know niggas from his hood. I know niggas from Crip Mafias. I know niggas from Inglewood Pimp Gangsters. I know niggas from NHP. I know a lot of, and it been straight. I ain't never knew no Inglewood nigga to be on some shit like that.
and shout out to every gang he mentioned, you know what I mean? And everybody else in Inglewood as well. Shout out to them all.
I got one of my, I ain't even gonna name drop a nigga. One of my ride flies is from CPF. One of my
Right,
best niggas from jail from CPF.
right.
So it's like, you know, one of my niggas, swole nigga. He in the little industry doing his thing. I ain't gonna name drop him, nigga. Me and this nigga have been on cover yards together,
Right.
talking for hours, politics in the cell. It's my nigga.
Yeah.
I ain't never felt that kind of energy from no Inglewood nigga. And
Right.
just like on some real shit, like Compton Crip niggas ain't really on no BK shit like that.
Right. Right. Right.
You know what I mean? It just really just it just really warped my mind, dog.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
like these niggas be pushing false narratives. Spartan Low, you better tie your motherfucking game up, nigga. The nigga told you he got a swan tatted on his whole forearm with a red rag around it. Nigga, this nigga is pushing a false ass narrative that you backing.
Yeah. Right. Right.
This nigga, that's like me. I'm a Compton Crip, and I go out my way, and I'm writing nigga, and I write NIFGK type shit.
Right.
What would you feel, Munchie? Like, what's up with the Compton Crip nigga with the problem with families?
I share that with you because I think that would be his exact thought. And not to shed light on the DW Flame and Brick Baby situation, but that's one of the things that everybody from Brick Baby community kept putting out there. Like they felt like DW Flame was kind of pushing the limit because they not no direct enemies anyway.
Man, like, man, bro, I'm not finna be making no mistakes. I'm not finna be writing no crazy shit. I can have a motherfucking, I can have a motherfucking, I can have a conversation with anybody, a universal kind of conversation with anybody, and they wouldn't be able to tell what kind of background I came from.
Right,
If that's what I'm on.
right,
I don't gotta cuz you, I don't gotta blood you, I don't gotta let you know nothing.
yeah, yeah,
I don't gotta write disrespectful shit. Like, nigga grew out of that where I'm like, man, I'm looking stupid as a motherfucker. I keep writing fuck with two C's and I'm doing this shit. That shit is weird. I'm tired. That's some juvenile hard shit.
And you know,
You want
one
my
thing,
nigga, you like a popping content creator nigga on multiple platforms and you in a Dice Crew comments, you taking a C off the crew and putting a K on that. Like you really on some Supreme Damu shit, nigga.
yeah, yeah,
If you own that, then be on that.
yeah, yeah,
You just should have just stayed Munchie B.
right.
But don't try to like slither through the streets, nigga, acting like nigga you ain't on that, but you own that.
And you know, one thing I feel like is kind of like wrong because this is one reason why I try not to get on these public platforms and try to put the gang stuff in front. Is because let's just say how you ran across that, right? And it's probably it could be 1,000 other people that ran across that. And you know, Munchie B can definitely affect somebody from his hood and they don't even understand what's going on. But they run
Bro,
across somebody that's on some Compton crippin', and they like, yo, what's up with this and that? I need that fade. Or don't even run the fades. You know, a person could just try to run the strip team on them. A person might just try to do the whole, you know, do the extreme thing on the person. But you creating a narrative
bro,
on
you
the
you
street
could have
tip.
really like set off a real. You could have really set off like a war. Like you can set off some shit, cause nigga that niggas is mad about that.
Yeah, yeah,
Niggas is mad about that, nigga.
yeah. I mean, if you don't mind, like, you know, you don't got to get in details, but just number wise, you know, is it a couple? Is it a few? How many other like two C's have you probably been in communication with about that? Five,
Bro,
10?
this shit. I seen this shit last night, my nigga. I done hollered about like at least nigga 12 cop the crib gangs, nigga.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And you know, one thing I want to say is I really give you your flowers for taking the time out to want to express yourself on some individual stuff instead of just, you know, taking it straight to the streets and letting it go anywhere it can go. You know, because it could be a situation to where, you know, Munchie B being a new host and he's up there at no jumper, and it could be, you know, 20 to 50, 60 to 100 Compton Crips going up there on some negativity, all behind what he said in the comments, and he's offending multiple people. So instead of you doing that,
I might be wrong, but this is what his comment made me feel like. Inglewood family ain't got no direct beef with no Compton Crips, right? For him
right,
to eye bust the comments like that. So anything that's a direct op to that nigga, you better not fall for the motherfucking booby trap. That's how I feel. Cause if he's feeling like that just on some Compton Crip shit, imagine what he feel about anything else that's a direct op.
you know what, you definitely got a point right there. You know what I mean? That makes sense to me.
Like on some PSA to keyways, like niggas pushing. I feel like a nigga is pushing a false narrative now about growth and changing the narrative, and you know what I mean. And like much of these feeling niggas be ganging up on him when he be speaking on Crips. I ain't never felt like that. Like I agree with a lot of his politics.
Me too. Like I feel like
Only
once he
time
became
I really don't like his etiquette is when he be getting loaded.
right, right, right,
Other than that, like the shit he be saying, I like he be saying the shit that some Crip niggas don't be wanting to say.
right, right,
He be
right.
making niggas stand on certain shit. I respect that, but shit he did in the comments, nigga, that's out.
And you
Nigga ain't
know,
taking no disrespect. Nigga did them two C's, nigga.
and you know,
Nigga, we
for
the biggest, nigga.
and you know, shout out to all the Dice Crew members. But I hope y'all can definitely understand his passion that he's expressing. You know, when we get out here on these public platforms and people tune in on us because whatever we might help them get through their day, their hard times, give them some advice, or they just rock with our input on whatever the subject may be at the time, we can definitely rub people the wrong way. So it's like either we gonna keep it street or we gonna keep it content. But when we
But
do
see,
the con-
it be his direct words that be a pure example of hypocrisy, homie.
Right, right,
Like
right.
that Mother's Day shit he put out is a pure example of hypocrisy. You can't say you mixing people is mixing gang banging with content creation when you are gang banging by spelling fuck with two C's with a K behind it in the comments. That's gang banging to the max, homie.
And I understand what you're saying because for him to use that type of titling, that mean that he definitely had to go out his way.
Come on, dog. Come on, my nigga. I get in the comments. I know how to. You could have said whatever. You should have DM Reggie. Like, what's up with that?
Right, right. And I also want to say this, right? You gave me a good point that I feel like I want to start interpreting on my videos to let people know that when it comes to the Dice Crew members in the comment section, you is welcome to have any opinion. You can agree with me, you can disagree with me, or any content, but just make sure the words is respectful. Because one thing the Dice Crew and the platform is not trying to be a part of is letting some internet stuff spill out to the streets. You know what I mean? Because
Bro,
I
that's
would
my
feel like,
first time I ever commented on YouTube.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
don't even really read the comments like that.
yeah, yeah. And you know what? For y'all right now, I'm gonna have when y'all watch this video, we gonna have the comments putting up here. We gonna have his comment put up there, and we gonna have Munchie B comment up here, so
And
y'all can definitely
it's like
get
I
it.
know you got a small, from hearing your content and you got a small motherfucking time in Compton, fuck with the trees and shit. What Compton Crip gang is trees really beef with for you to feel like that if that's your excuse? Treetop, nigga, they was the first Pyrus to beef with another Pyru, which was NHP. Then Fruittown they beef with. Then Keith Fast they beef with. What Compton Crip is they really, which is they real nemesis? Like a West Side Nutty, Bonnie on the Corver. What's Treetop nemesis? So if that's your excuse, you can't use that on me.
And to chime in on what you just said, right? I feel like if Munchie B do have a history and he have a problem with Compton Crips, I think
Was
he
you
should.
getting it in on some homies, nigga, when you was hanging out?
This could be the possibilities, right? But this what I feel like as a responsible individual, I think Munchie should make a public statement and say that he got a problem with Compton Crips himself.
That's what I'm saying, so we can know, like, I won't even watch your shit no more, homie.
And I also feel like
I
I
feel
don't
like a
think
nigga pulled the rug from up under my feet, dog.
right, 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 right. Because I don't feel like his whole hood, meaning Inglewood families, I don't think all of them share that opinion about Compton Crips.
Man, bro, come on, my nigga. Nigga know a gang of real. I ain't saying he ain't no nigga. I know some real Inglewood blood niggas. Nigga, I was on the nigga. I know Bogord. Nigga, I know Tiny Bunchy. Nigga, I know some real Inglewood blood niggas. I did time with a lot of real Inglewood blood niggas. And nigga parole with some real Inglewood blood niggas that I keep in contact to this day.
And
Niggas is not on that like that.
in my own personal
So
experience,
it's like you really an extreme blood nigga.
right, right,
You really on some and you really on some shit, nigga.
yeah,
And that nigga on T-Way should know what he on. He faking the fuck. Ain't no changing the narrative, all that growth, all that shit is out. Cause a nigga from Inglewood ain't getting no comments and going out his way to put spelling fuck with two C's and a K when he could have just won by doing F-U-C-K.
and let me
You
get one
already did that way, the natural way.
right, and
Nigga,
and
you changed the dice crew, the C on the dice crew to a K.
right. That
You on
means
some
he
superior blood shit.
yeah, yeah. Me personally, I don't do no whack outs. I write anything the right way it's supposed to write. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me point out something like Poetic Flacco, right? When I do videos about Poetic Flacco, he writes his name with all K's, no C's. So I just name I write his name how he called himself. I know some people might find it offended, like damn, why you
But
we moved
Flacco is
this
from Montana.
right,
It's like this, bro. I done been over there, nigga, on that phone line, right?
right,
Handling some business with niggas I might have just met, nigga, on Instagram or 3 days ago. I gotta go into their spot. When I go in they shit, I'm seeing shit hit up on the walls, but this is the etiquette. I can understand that over here.
right,
But we doing some business. I can understand this when it is right here.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Niggas right like that, regular right here with a 2CK right here. I can understand that. You from Inglewood, bro. I can't understand that.
yeah, yeah. And you mind let me I want to just break down something to the Dice Crew members and those that's tuning in because you got a lot of passion that you expressing. So what I'm gathering from this is this. You know, he's saying that he's a real supporter and he feel like Munchie B is running a manipulating program by, you know, he's pretty much manipulating people as viewers, audience, supporters, people that help him get money by saying
He
that he's
running a
on the
whole
growth
false
and
narrative, bro.
development.
He got a costume on like.
Okay. Okay.
Now when I'm analyzing everything, that nigga be looking mad as fuck. When he be the only blood on that, when he only blood on the couch, that nigga be looking uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like now he making me really hone in on shit.
And you know, this is one of my thoughts about Munchie B, right? For him to be 34 years old, I think he might be exactly too young to actually be on a mature tip right now.
Nah, bro, I'm 36. I was 34 2 years ago.
Okay. Okay.
I ain't, nigga can be 34. It's like, come on, my nigga could know how to coexist with niggas and like we got. Like, I respect the nigga I got it in with when we was young, and we here now.
Right.
Like
Right.
you a real gangster. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
I can respect that.
So you just feel like overall Munchie B need to just make his mind up far as if he trying to be a public figure on a positive tip, he need to practice that.
Yeah, like bro, you definitely ain't practicing it, nigga, because you still right, nigga, blowing shit out, nigga. I don't even think about shit like that.
Yeah, because I feel like at this point, right, especially with him being on no jumper now, he don't know who he might end up being on the couch with. So if you're not practicing certain type of verbiage or just certain type of habits, you can slip up and disrespect somebody on an
Bro, you
accident.
disrespected, nigga. All Compton Crips, nigga. Niggas
Yeah,
is mad as fuck at you.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Niggas is on your nose, nigga.
yeah.
Like, what's up with that?
And you know, I feel like also, I feel like it's not fair to Spider Loc, right? Because when you tune in with Spider
No,
Loc,
it's no Spider Low condoning the shit, and he's backing the nigga costume.
okay, so
But
you feel
Munchie
like
B
Spider
stay
Loc
on
know
your
he
ass, Spider Low.
say it again.
Man, Munchie B stay on Spider Low ass.
Okay, I mean I have caught a couple clips. I caught some clips.
That nigga be mad as fuck at Spider. To call that nigga a crip lawyer.
Yeah, yeah,
But he do be trying to make Spider stand up.
yeah,
But you can tell, like, Munchie B is a real blood, homie.
yeah,
He can't help it. He from a superior blood gang.
yeah,
He from a blood city that's the majority. He's a blood nigga. Nigga, he's east to west type blood. Nigga from he got a swan nigga with a red rag tied on his nigga big as his forearm, he said.
and you know, mind you, when you say what you say about him being from Inglewood, I can't. I caught this clip with Spider Loc correcting him at one point when Munchie B said Long Beach is an all Crip city and Inglewood is an
Yeah.
all Blood city.
Yeah, and Spider let Cardi.
Yeah, and he pointed out everybody else, you know, like shout out to the Raymonds, shout out to the IBCs, shout out to the legends, and you know,
But
and
look
so
what
on.
he think, nigga. Look how much he be think.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Nigga, he trying to get that off.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Like, nigga, that shit, nigga, what's your problem with Compton Crips, nigga? Put it out there.
Yeah, like so, Munchie, if you tune in on this, man, maybe you could get in the comments or you could
Like,
pull
nigga
up
want to
your
know what's up with that. Like, nigga want to know what's up with that. Like,
yeah.
if it's that, it's that. Because nigga, PSA.
And you know, I reached out to you in a DM a while ago, Munchie, because you was in the comments asking me where I was from and so on. So I wanted to directly talk to you and get an understanding and let you know who I am and where I'm coming from, just on some direct man to man type stuff. I wasn't trying to be a comment criminal or a keyboard warrior or anything like that, or make it, you could get the wrong impression through just typing. So I was just trying to tune in with you on the DM, and once you accepted the DM, we could get on the FaceTime thing or whatever, and I can let you know who I am and where I'm from. Let you know where I'm coming from. You could probably ask me how we could clear up certain things if you got some misunderstandings or whatever it may be, because some things can just get took the wrong way, but you never responded. So, when you see this video, you can express yourself in the comments. You can express yourself, via DM. You could do whatever, however you want to do it. You don't got to speak on it at all. But at this moment, it's looking like it's going to be a PSA with Munchie B disrespecting the Compton Crips.
Niggas disrespect, nigga, the truth, nigga. If a nigga like the nigga from Bishop Bloods, nigga, who got a bebop for life. I like his shit. Cause nigga, I ain't no anti-Crip. I'm from the era where I'm a Crip killer.
Yeah, yeah,
I respect that OG nigga. And I
yeah.
like his content because he's a gangbanger and he's straightforward. That nigga's a real blood.
So you saying that you really disrespect the honesty and you feel like Munchie is not being honest.
Yeah, he not being honest, homie. Because if you like, it's kind of like you bait niggas in. You might bait a nigga in, get it in. You like, nigga don't know what to do.
Oh, you know what? Before I lose my thought on this, because you had cut me off, but I feel like it's also not fair to Spider Low, because if anybody's familiar with Spider Low, everybody know that he's from East Coast, but he also is like a Compton native, and he kind of, he's a real sympathizer to the Compton Crips as well. And I'm not saying that in no type of disrespect, but if he's running
Nah,
around with
nigga
Spider
Spider Low
Low,
got like an honorary, that nigga been around Compton a whole lot.
and I feel like you can put Spider Loke in the jam because Spider Loke might not know that you running around here saying F2Cs. You know what I'm saying? You can put him in the twist. Somebody run across y'all somewhere and you just never know. But Spider Loke could be running around here pretty much politicking on Munchie behalf, letting them know that, we just on what we on. And we
Bro, this
kicking back
Compton
being
Crip
bull.
shit, bro. This Compton Crip shit, bro. It's real, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Niggas be having that internal warfare and niggas certain shit it is what it is, but nigga get together on the right shit for sure, cause we gotta do it behind the walls regardless.
And you know what? I'm glad that you pointed that out because I think people get that miscrewed a lot. Like
Like
it be
nigga,
a
when we outside the city, nigga gonna count the Crip up on a nigga quick.
yeah, yeah. And I think a lot
And
of
we
people
prideful with our shit. Like nigga, I did 10 years on the yard, nigga.
yeah,
I didn't run across the yard. I didn't join this shit up with all ops, nigga, allies, everything across the board.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
nigga, I'm a real CC rider, nigga. I take that shit serious.
And I think a lot of people get that miscrewed behind a lot of the inner beefs of this Compton Crip set, beefing with this Compton Crip set, and they don't understand how many of us that are actually family related, been doing time with each other. You treat got brotherhood. We got a lot
And
of
Captain Crip
relationships.
is our last name, nigga.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
no matter what, nigga, that shit gonna bond us together, nigga.
yeah, yeah,
And I
yeah,
seen that shit, nigga. I ain't finna let nothing like that pass me by, a nigga blowing a nigga out on the internet and a nigga, you on a public platform, you got a motherfucking nigga Google where the fuck you at. That's how you on that.
yeah. yeah. I get exactly what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
And I ain't saying that's like a nigga directing and doing a direct threat, but it's like these are the thoughts. Like, damn, you that bold, bro, to blank our whole entity out and
Yeah,
be sit down like that.
yeah,
Come
yeah.
on, bro. I could get 3, 4, 5 niggas from every Compton crib hood. Ain't nothing no nigga in no jumper could do. We had that motherfucker surrounded, nigga. Nigga be
Right,
breaking the whole foundation down if a nigga wanted to.
right, right, right.
If we, nigga, that's how much force the nigga be coming with.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Come on, cuz we the biggest, nigga.
And like I said again, I'm gonna give you your flowers again for just getting on here and expressing yourself as an individual.
I'm
And
bad as fuck about that.
I can tell. And I definitely I feel some type of way about it as well because it's more of a question for me. Like I'm really more so trying to understand, do he really mean that?
Bro, who the fuck is writing shit like that they don't mean, bro?
Right, right,
I'm
right.
not going out my way. I'm from Compton. That's like me whacking out PDL.
Yeah, yeah,
That be like, that nigga's really on some shit.
yeah, yeah,
He on some crib shit.
yeah, yeah,
Like I'm whacking out some shit that's just, you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
I'm whacking out IMG. What the fuck I'm whacking out IMG for?
I get what you're saying though. I get what you're saying. Because conduct is everything, and how you carry yourself is everything. How we deliver certain stuff, just everything. If we don't do it the right way, we can have a negative outcome, or it can either be a positive outcome.
Like, where that shit come from, bro?
I really want to know myself. I share that question with you. Like your passion about that question, I share that same passion. I
Like,
really
because
wonder.
nigga, that nigga, if those your beliefs, you got some serious ass beliefs, nigga. For a
Yeah,
nigga that's from an outside entity. Now, if
yeah,
you from a Pyru set, nigga know what it is. It come, you know what I mean? It's like, all right, nigga, it's no questions. But you like you from Inglewood, bro. I be partying and shit in Inglewood and we count the crib. Niggas be cool.
yeah, yeah,
District, all them with them little bars and all that, nigga. You know, Munchie, all insecurity down there is bloods, G blood niggas.
yeah.
I function down there in them scenes. Now it's like, oh, nigga, I've been on some bullshit.
And my question also would be this: is it just Munchie? Like, is you having this type of feeling,
But
or
I
is
don't
that
know what it is, nigga. It's a straight PSA, nigga. Lace up your chucks, nigga, when you in Inglewood.
right, right,
Them
right,
niggas is on that.
right, right?
So niggas gotta be on that.
And that means it's more faith that got to get run in that place too.
Man, bro, this shit. That shit right there really fucked my mind up, bro, because especially the shit he dropped on Mother's Day, I'm like, this nigga is a fucking hypocrite.
And you know what? I watched that video, and he said that we got to separate the gang banging from the podcast.
Like, this nigga's a hypocrite, bro. Like, this nigga got me in a trick bag.
So you feel like he more on some like he'll tell anybody whatever he feel like somebody want to hear.
Nigga's a crafty ass nigga.
Yeah,
That nigga can't be trusted, nigga. If you want to cop the crip, blowing shit out like that, nigga, if you is immediate, nigga, you better be careful, nigga.
yeah,
All that Skip Towns and all that Alex Alonso shit, gonna get your ass handle pushed back, nigga. They gonna throw something at you. Fucking with that, they have your ass in a bind, nigga. I
yeah,
ain't fucking with nothing.
yeah. Because he could definitely put somebody in a bad position by just associating with him.
Shit, come on, my nigga. He talking about shout out the Crips. Why you shouting out the Crips, nigga, all of a sudden on Mother's Day? Fuck are you shouting out Crips for on Mother's Day?
And one thing he brought up on that video is something that caught my attention too, right? He said he was clearing some up, but I also watched that on the interview myself when he was like, I don't know if he was being serious or if he was just being funny or was he being like kind of cocky and arrogant, but he was asking the individual like, did the word blue team, did like was that something that we picked up from the B team? And
Man, every Munchie got some complexes, homie. And I ain't saying nigga, every nigga do. Every human do.
right,
You know what I mean?
right,
Every human does.
right,
But when it comes to some blood shit, some Munchie B shit, like just say somebody bring up Munchie name. Munchie is going to be politicking on that shit for like 30 minutes when them niggas trying to change the subject. He really be zoned in. Nigga,
yeah,
just like I'm zoned in on what he did.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
He really be zoned in. Hey, but I gotta get up out of here.
All right, you got any last words for the, for Munchie or the Dice Crew or whatever?
This my last words, man. I ain't no content creator. I ain't trying. I got my own shit going. I don't even like to even be seen like that. Treat the content creator shit like a prison yard, homie. You ain't finna be writing that shit in the bathroom or at school, or you ain't finna be doing that shit in the dorm. You know what I mean? Treat the content creator world, all this shit. Treat this shit like the level 4 180 yard. Let's keep it respectful at all times, homie. Because I can have a conversation with a nigga without even cousin a nigga.
Right, right,
You
right.
know what I mean? I don't got a cousin, no nigga, none of that. If a
All right.
nigga like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So, let me
Like,
wrap it up too. For the most part, I hope everybody was able to hear what he had to say. And, I want to say that I learned a lot from what he was saying. I feel like people need to pick it up. And I'm gonna also try my best to try to how can I say it? Because I don't want to say police because people to get the wrong idea. But I want to try to stay on top of what's going on in the comments a little bit more because I don't really want anybody that's a supporter of the channel or a Dice Crew member to feel offended because
man,
people
let's
from
just
the
keep shit respectful. I mean, that shit is easy. Just how you was politicking about the DW Flame and all that shit, the Beezy shit and all that. Come on, homie. You showing a lot of hypocrisy ass ways, dog.
yeah, I get what you're saying because if you feel like you don't want Beezy to cuz you, I don't feel like you should be like putting like killer behind somebody's entity.
Bro, you whacked out. You know how many Compton Crip shits you just blew up, nigga? Nigga, bro, that shit is beyond me, dog.
Yeah, yeah.
But I gotta get up out of here, man. Let's lock in on another level.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Shout out to the Dice Crew. Shout out to the sponsors. Y'all down bullies. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. I'm gonna have a link in the description. I'm gonna have my Instagram and I'm gonna have the link so y'all can go over there and see what they got going on and y'all can reach out. And don't forget to follow the Instagram because I'm gonna start going live on there and I'm gonna bring people up so you can express yourself or opinionate on topics. And if you DM me, I might just bring you up and we can have a face to face just like this so we can really just, chit chat, cover certain basics. But I just want to be more one and one with the Dice Crew. You feel me? So I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Shout out to you for tuning in and expressing yourself. Flowers to you
Man, good
and
pussy,
have a
man.
good night, bro.
All right, likewise.
All right.